Hi everyone, tonight it's going to be Comet Neowise. That's the target for this evening. The sky is remarkably clear this time. I found the comet last night. Tonight I'm going to try to do a much better capture of the comet and see what happens. If everything goes all right, we'll also be able to see the Lagoon Nebula. I'm going to be shooting with my other telescope, the ED80, with a 0.8 field reducer to give it a wide field view. Perhaps I'll even get the Trifid Nebula in the same view as the Lagoon Nebula. So welcome to Heavenly Backyard Astronomy. Oh, and don't forget, if you like my videos, please subscribe. I post a lot of videos on astrophotography, some on the Heavenly Backyard Garden as well. But tonight, it's all about Comet Neowise. And maybe I'll get the Lagoon Nebula and the Trifid Nebula with the Ed80T Telescope. I'm working on that right now. All right, I'm going to walk across the yard. The other telescope that I want to use tonight is over there. And so let's go over in that direction. That's the ED80 telescope, the Orion ED80T CF telescope, next to the astrograph, the Orion Maksutov-Newtonian 190 millimeter, but that one's going to be undercover for tonight. All right, I'm walking across the garden now and over toward the other telescope. Now, this scope tonight, I've been working with this with N.I.N.A. And by the way, N.I.N.A. is now up to version 1.10. They just released a new version of N.I.N.A. and it looks really good, really good. I've been playing with the beta version, and it is very, very good. If you like N.I.N.A., if you don't like N.I.N.A., either way, you're going to love N.I.N.A. It's a great software for astrophotography. But anyway, over here is the ED80, and I have a 0.8 reducer on this telescope. It gives me a much wider field of view. And with that, I'm going to be pointing way over here in the southern sky later on tonight in about another hour and a half or so. And I'm going to be pointing over in that direction there toward the southeast to pick up the Lagoon Nebula. And with this wide field view with the 0.8 a reducer on the camera itself, on the telescope with the camera, I should be able to get the Lagoon Nebula and the Trifid Nebula all in the same view. Now, if you never have seen these two targets up in the deep sky, you're in for a treat. There's color galore with the Lagoon Nebula and the Trifid going from red into blue. So what I'm doing right now is the frogs are warming up for their nightly overture, is taking a few test shots to make sure I have the focus correct with the camera. It's still not dark enough, but I'm beginning to see some of the stars in the Big Dipper, Ursa Major. I think I'll be happy with this. Still can't see the comet. It's in that glow of the white light there still. All right, here's another test shot. There you can see it. Right between those two stars, part of the lower portion of the Ursa Major or the Big Dipper. And it's beginning to show now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in a little bit more on the camera so I get the top of the trees, because it's going to be heading toward the trees, and we'll go from there. But there it is. Yeah, I think this is going to work. I think this is the frame I want. I want some of the trees. That's nice. That's nice. All right, here's my framing that I'm going to be using and the settings. I have the f-stop at 7.1 and the ISO is reading at 3200. Let's see if you can see that or not. And I'm going to be taking 4-second exposures. But there you can definitely see the comet. So let's get going. All right, I have the sequence going. This is the first image coming in. There it is. Now I'm going to take a bunch of these And then I'll stack them inside with Deep Sky Stacker. Just one of those pictures looks fantastic. Can you hear the night bugs out here? Well, the frogs are awfully quiet. That's unusual. There you can see my final settings that I decided to go with. f6.3 at ISO 3200, and I'm taking 4-second exposures. And it's taking a lot of pictures. That's 12 of 153. I'm pausing 2 seconds in between. And there you can see I'm on a steady tripod, so I'm not tracking the rotation of the Earth. And you can see how the comet moves each picture. It shifts just a little bit. There it goes. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you get a chance to see Comet Neowise. It's going to be closest to the Earth in the next couple of days, so we should get some really good views. I don't know if it'll be a truly naked eye comet, but if you're out in the dark country away from city lights, you should be able to see it. Of course, binoculars or a small telescope will really aid, or time-lapse photography. Again, thanks for watching.